Hello, the purpose of this video is to take you step by step through the process of signing up a new associate or signing up yourself to the Vogue Lifestyle Network. Now, signing up to be a distributor in the Vogue Lifestyle Network is done through the VogueLifestyleNetwork.com replicated website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the website, which is www.voguelifestyle.com or VogueLifestyleNetwork.com, and my replicated website. Now, as part of the Vogue Lifestyle Network, there's two websites. There's VogueLifestyle.com, which is the online store, and there's Vogue Lifestyle Network, which is the distributor area, which is where you would go to see all the information about the sales that you make, to get your distributor's tools, and to sign up new distributors as part of your network. So I'm going to go to VogueLifestyleNetwork.com, and then my distributed website is /ed. And what that does is that brings me to my distributed website where I would go to sign up a new distributor. Now, there is a short animation that plays when I first go to the website, and there's a Join Now button. Now, we put this Join Now button on this front page because that just makes it the easiest for you to direct a person to go to join the network. So as soon as I click on the Join Now website, I get brought to the page that says Register to become an associate now. Now, you'll also notice up here that I got redirected to the VogueLifestyle.com website under a secure website, HTTPS. Now, what that means is all the information that's sent from here on out as part of the registration is sent through a secure socket, which means it's encrypted, and it means that if there was somebody who was trying to do malice by trying to get your personal information, they wouldn't be able to do so because this is done through a secure website. That's what that HTTPS means. So now you'll notice that because I went in through a replicated website, the sponsoring distributor ID is already filled in. My distributor ID is entered into this information. Now, if you were to send somebody just to the VogueLifestyleNetwork.com webpage, you would need to give them your distributor ID, because this is a required field that needs to be entered so that the person who's registering as a new associate is part of the proper downline. Now, when you register, there's two ways to register. There's to register the individual distributor account or a business distributor account. Most people register as an individual distributor account. Now, even if you're doing business under a name, but you haven't registered it with the state and applied for a federal an FEIN number, you would register as an individual distributor account. Now, if you've set up a corporation and you have applied for a federal employer identification number, which is an FEIN, then in that case you would sign up as a business distributor. So in this case, I'm signing up as an individual. So the first thing I need to do is I need to make sure that I've got the proper sponsoring distributor ID, which in this case, since I went in through the replicated website, I know that this is correct. And now I would enter my name. So I'm going to enter in a name, John Jones. And in this case, I'm not doing this as a company, so I'm going to leave the company name blank. And I'm going to put in a social security number. Now, it's important that you put in your social security number, or if you're a business, your federal employer identification number, because we have to file certain tax forms on your behalf, and then we send you tax information for your commissions at the end of the year. So it's very important that this be entered. So I'm going to enter in just a number here. And now the next thing I need to do is I need to enter my date of birth. Now, it's important that your date of birth be entered properly, because you need to be 18 years of age in order to participate in the Vogue Lifestyle Network. So I enter birth date. Now, the next set of fields here is my co-applicant. Now, if I were to do this maybe in a partnership with my wife, I would enter her name so that information could be sent, on both of our behalves. So in this case, I'm going to register only myself, so I'm not going to enter any information to the co-applicant first or last name. And the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter the address. I'm going to enter our office address. Here, and enter the proper zip code. Now, next thing I need to do is I need to enter a phone number. Now, there's 3 phone number fields here. There's a daytime phone, a mobile phone, or a home phone. A lot of people just enter their mobile phone here as their primary number. What we enter here is your daytime phone would be the phone number that is the best to reach you at. So, and now, even if you've got a job that you work during the day and you're selling this at night, you would enter in daytime phone whatever the best number is for us to reach you at. So I enter a phone here, and in this case I'm going to leave my mobile phone and my home phone blank because these are both optional fields. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create my username and password. This is the account that I use to log in. Now your email address that you provide is always the username that you would use to log in as. It's also the primary email address that we send you important information about the opportunity. So in this case I'm going to enter email address. Now I'm going to enter password, and I have to confirm it to make sure that I don't enter it wrong. Now the next field here is a password hint. Now this is a required field that you have to give yourself some sort of a clue that if you forget your password, it's something that would come up on the screen and hopefully would remind you the information you need to get in. So I've entered password hint. Now I go to the next part here. Now this is your Vogue Lifestyle distributor agreement. It's a big long document. We recommend that you print it out and read it. It's everything that you need to know about the offer and the requirements. So the next thing I'll do is before I can submit my application, I need to click that I agree to the policies and procedures, and I'll click submit application. And now it says welcome, you're now an associate. And right down here it says this is your distributor ID. Now the next step here is to create the ID for your replicated website. So now there's two replicated websites that are created. In this case it's voguelifestyle.com / and then maybe I'm just going to, instead of being John Jones, I'm just going to be John J. And this is what I would give my customers so that they could go onto the website and order more cartridges, supplies, additional kits. Maybe they need another battery or something, and they can just go onto the website directly. They can enter voguelifestyle.com / John J, and then you will get your commission based on the fact that they're your customer and they went in through your replicated website. Now there's a second replicated website, which is voguelifestylenetwork.com / John J, which is where you would send people who want to become distributors as part of your team. So what I'll do here is I'll click submit, and now what it's done is says congratulations, your enrollment is complete down here, and it has created a replicated website for you. And I can go to my distributor area, and it says welcome associate John Jones and welcome to the members area, and this is all information that we're going to cover in another video.